Using Google to learn English.
Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to English Audio Lounge. My name is Thomas, and I'm genuinely delighted to have you with me today. If this is your first time tuning in, well, a very warm welcome to you. This is the place where we explore the fascinating ways you can take your English to the next level, step by step, with practical advice you can actually put into practice. Now, today's episode is about something many of us take for granted. Google. Yes, that's right. The search engine we use 100 times a day without thinking can actually be your best ally in mastering English. I want to show you how you can harness this powerful tool not only to look things up, but to really sharpen your language skills.
So, let's dive in. Tip 1. Using Google for vocabulary building. The first thing I tell my students is, don't just look up words, explore them. Google allows you to search for synonyms, antonyms, and even collocations. For instance, instead of simply learning the word happy, type in happy synonyms, and you'll get joyful, content, elated. You can even check phrases like happy about, happy with, happy to. That way, you learn not only the word, but the natural ways it's used. Remember, as the saying goes, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't rely on a single dictionary. Google opens the door to a whole range of resources at your fingertips.
Tip 2. Using Google for pronunciation and listening. Another tip is to use Google's voice search or YouTube results for pronunciation practice. Just say the word, compare it with the model, and repeat it. It's like having a free language lab in your pocket. I had a student once, Mariana from Brazil, who improved her pronunciation dramatically by listening to Google audio results every day. She told me, "Thomas, it was like having a personal coach who never got tired." And I must say, she was right.
Tip 3. Using Google for reading practice. Now, let's talk about reading. Google News is a goldmine. You can choose topics you love, sports, science, music, and read short articles in English every day. One of my former students, Ahmed, used to read football news in English every morning. Over time, his vocabulary exploded. He once said to me, "Thomas, I was only chasing football updates, but in the process, I became fluent." That's what I call killing two birds with one stone.
Tip 4. Using Google for writing support. Google Docs and even Google Translate, if used wisely, can support your writing. I don't mean copy-pasting translations. I mean using them as scaffolding. Write something, check the suggestions, and then refine it yourself. A student from Poland, Julia, kept a daily journal in English using Google Docs. She looked up collocations, corrected her errors, and gradually became confident enough to write essays. Today, she's studying in London. It all started with small, consistent steps.
Tip 5. Using Google for cultural insights. Finally, never underestimate cultural learning. If you're unsure about how people actually use a phrase, type it into Google in quotation marks. You'll see real-life examples in context. Language is not just grammar and vocabulary. It's also culture, humor, and nuance. And Google gives you a window into all of that. So, to sum up, my friends, Google is more than a search engine. It's a classroom without walls. Use it to enrich your vocabulary, polish your pronunciation, dive into reading, strengthen your writing, and grasp cultural nuances. As the proverb goes, the world is your oyster, and with tools like Google, you can open it.
Well, that's it for today's episode of English Audio Launch. I hope you found these tips not only useful, but also inspiring. If you did, please do me a favor. Share this podcast with your friends, hit the like button, and subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. This is Thomas, signing off. Keep studying hard, keep pushing forward, and remember, every little step counts in your journey to mastery.
Thank you for listening to English Audio Lounge. We hope you have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more audio stories and video classes to improve your English.